We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up NZD, USD. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bearish red candle. So we do have price action overall, higher highs, price action overall, lower lows, midpoint, adding second level lows, also adding third level lows. So let's zoom into price to see what's going on. So price is currently sitting at 0.61247. So on a multi-time frame, if price action make it to the next level, it can come up to that midpoint of that overall area, which would be near 0.66432. And if price action work its way down to the next level, it can head to near that area of 0.5317, and that will be the break of the SR line. So it could be an overall pattern that could be forming to push that market up. So coming down with this long spike down to the low, we do have an overall first leg, overall second leg, third leg. So if market is respected at this level here, we can receive a pattern and the market's coming up for that incline W. And if markets work its way down, we can see markets coming from that overall pattern of multiple pushes to that top. So overall, so we do have that break. So overall, first leg, second leg, third leg, and market push down for that WM formation already. So we waiting to see if that market is going to break this area, come back to retest, so identify a retest in that area with the candle, and then do another push, which will be coming from a double top and a retest. Or that market can consolidate within the top SR line yellow and the price action SR line, which is red, and work its way sideways. On the weekly time frame, we have price action as a bearish red small candle, so it's a weak candle, more like a doji, and the second last candle is a press up to the top. So if that market is identifying that press up to the top and pushing from that overall pushes, it's coming from that overall first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So we have a double top formation. Second last candle is a retest of the previous area, and then if we receive a bearish red candle to push down below, it can push down further. But we also want to see price action engulf this wick over here while it's breaking that SR line. If not, market can push up from a pattern, which would be the overall first leg, second leg, third leg, and market push up for that fourth. So if that market is going to work its way up, it can work its way up by section. So we do have price action at that low. We do have a high here. So if you think about putting a midpoint, if price action push up from this next area, it can head up to numbers of 0.63067. Walking down to daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we have price action as bearish red candle, still identifying as that weak candle, doji. If market's coming from multiple pushes to that top of that resistance, is identifying an overall first, second, third, fourth. So we have a retest. So market came back to retest this previous area, and we're still looking for that market to push. We do have price second last candle engulfing the previous candles, but price action has ran into an SR line, which we have to wait to see if it's going to push down further. If so, we're looking for price to break down to the next level and go near the numbers of 6.60610 or break below that area. So that will be the push, but then be careful because we are still looking for price action to come back to retest that previous SR line of 0.61245. And if that market is respected from that area near price, it's going to identify that overall first leg, second leg, third leg, stops at the SR line, or it could break below a little bit, but we do want to see a pattern engulf that previous second, third to last candle in the market area to push that market up for that W formation. And if market price works its way up in that area, it can head back up to previous areas of 0.62283. And then if you think about price action low being an SR line, we do have a high and we do have that midpoint right in the middle. The next level up after that previous number I just said will be 0.62912. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is breaking the SR line with a long wick to that top of that candle. So market is a bearish red candle with a long press up. So market, what's happening in that area is identifying that we did have that full break on that 4-hour time frame. Price action came back to retest and is still pushing down further. So we can see how far that market is going to push down as we walk down the time frame. Let's go back to the daily time frame and add a few things. So if we can see that market push down further, price action is currently at a level here. So we're looking for that break of that SR line is currently at. And also if market works its way down to the next level, we're looking for price to lead up to somewhere in the areas numbers of 0.61076. So now let's walk back down that 4-hour time frame. And now we can see if that market does break that SR line and push down further. We may identify a break and retest. You may not. Market just can be pushing in a bearish red candle to the next SR line that we just created on the daily time frame. On the 3-hour time frame, we have price action as the same candle with a press up at the top, still identifying that break. Market tagged it, so we still were looking for price to break that SR line. So when you're breaking down this section on a 3-hour time frame, let's talk about it on a 2-hour time frame. We're just identifying a high, a midpoint, and a low. On a 1-hour time frame, now we're receiving a retest of the second last candle. So what's happening is that the colors are opposite of what's going on. So second last candle has pushed down, price action candle came back to retest that midpoint. So we have a midpoint between the SR lines. So we have that break, market retest. So we're going to see if it's going to identify maybe a double bottom, or maybe it's going to identify a break and retest. But so far, price action second last candle is side by side, as we see on the 1-hour time frame and the 4-hour time frame, with price action even leading up into the price second, third last candle, all side by side, as identifying a triple bottom. So we're going to see if that market is going to break that SR line to identify a pattern, or is it going to be respected? If so, you can see the opposite colors to the direction I'm talking about, but third last candle is a push down for the first leg, second leg, and then market is hanging out at that third leg / second leg until a pattern is formed. So it's kind of iffy because of the market colors. It's not the same. It may identify, it may fix up itself, maybe like on a 30-minute time frame here. So we have the last candle has spiked down, second last candle came back to retest, and then price in second is hanging down at that low. So it's still identifying that third leg I just said. So we're going to see if it respects and work its way up. If so, we can head back to the previous areas, and we'll talk about that numbers on the 15-minute time frame. If this market engulfs the second last candle, or maybe just the wicks, depending on how the pattern looks, price action can head back up to this previous SR line of 0.61296. Okay, so if not, then we'll see that break of that market, and it is a long way down to the 15-minute time frame for the next SR line. We'll chop that up on a 5-minute time frame. So the same way we chopped it up, so we have, if you're looking at zones, the zone that we just created, SR lines, you think about putting a midpoint here, and we're looking for a market to show a bearish red candle and close out below all these candles here. And that's identifying multiple breaks and retests to see if that market does push down to that next area. Price is headed near the areas of 0.61173. Walking down to a 3-minute time frame, same as well, still receiving that consolidation in that area. We're going to receive this consolidation until that pattern is formed with the red and greens to push that market up in that direction. If it's first, second, third, push up for that W, or maybe we just receive an overall break, a retest, and for that market to make it down to the next SR line. Checking out the 1-minute time frame, we have price action as a bullish green doji, so market side by side. Look like it could be respected if we receive a bullish green candle towards the second and third last candle with price action, but it's still near that SR line, so we want to see price engulf that zone of SR line towards the top and the bottom to really fully break out that area to identify the retest. NZD, USD.